Hey guys, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. So today we clearly have a bit of a change set up. I figured I'd do a bookshelf tour, just show you through my tiny kind of sad looking bookshelf. This is not books, this is like my music CD collection, so just ignore that. But this shelf, and then there's one below it that I'll be showing you guys, just kind of walking through the books and recommending, this can just give you an idea of what to read next. And yeah, these are like pretty much my ultimate favorites because I kind of had to really curate this because I have such a small bookshelf. I have an entire closet I shoved the rest of my books into, so trust me, this is not it, but this is like the curated collection, so I figured I'd show you through this. And then also I have a couple books to like unbox, just little Barnes & Noble order. Figured I'd put it in this video because bookshelf, that's probably where they'll be going. So this is my mom's childhood book. I kept this on here. But this one, okay, let's start. Picture book. This was one of like my favorites as a kid. It just kind of like imagination themed. I don't know. I'm kind of still obsessed with it. Wind in the Willows. Another childhood favorite book of my mom's. I love this copy of it and I keep it here. Oh, this was my last video. Look how beat up my copy of this is. I've had this book for so long. I've read it so many times. Also, I recently saw online that there's like a movie version of it. That's a little frightening to me, but I guess we'll see. This one is, it's just like interesting. I don't know. It got recommended to me and I read it, and it's basically like about a scientist's case for the afterlife. He had like a near-death experience, and it's his story about that. I don't usually have too many like not fiction or fantasy books on here, so that's gonna be one of the rare ones. As will this one. This is Becoming Michelle Obama. I don't have the front on it, but yeah, I love this book. It was so good to read. Such a good memoir and so well written. Her stuff about her family was just so like, especially because I love my family so much, I was like, oh my gosh, please. Classic. It wasn't even like my favorite book. It was just a staple of my middle school years. Yeah, I don't know. This is just it for me. Ooh, this one's pretty beat up too. Yeah, I've read this a lot. This was a hit for me during my astronaut obsession. I wanted to be an astronaut for a very long time. Still would be very cool, but I don't think I have the mathematical capabilities for that. Oh, I loved this one. My librarian in middle school recommended this to me. It's about this girl that has like a disability, and she gets sent away like for like the war because her family lives in London, but she has this abusive mom, and then she goes to this woman's house, and like her and her brother start to form a bond with her after having an abusive parent. So good. I love this one. I love her. I watched the movie and I was like, yes. Yeah. I don't feel like that one needs much explanation. This one's another middle school staple that clearly has our middle school, like I was clearly doing crafts on this the last time. I love this book. This book was everything to me. It's about, basically like, the quote in it is that everyone is smart in different ways, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its life believing it's stupid. It's about like this kid named Allie who has like a learning disability, and she meets this awesome teacher that shows her like not everyone has the exact same capabilities. And I just thought it was a great message. I loved it as a kid. Okay. I have pretty much this whole saga here. These were oh my god, I loved these. The world building in these, all the characters, the lore. I don't even care. I'm still obsessed with these. I have all of them. They're just at like, I think, strewn around, but I usually have all of these on the bookshelf. I loved these. Oh, the best literary masterpiece of all time. This book is, I know I keep saying this, but this is everything. We used to read this so much as kids. My mom read this to us. It's the best book ever. This one too. This was another childhood favorite. You can just tell by how much these are beat up that these were like huge hits in my family. But yeah. Oh, my grandma read me this. heartbreaking, so good. I did cry. But yeah, I owe it to my gran for introducing me to this one, and it definitely has a staple on my bookshelf. Another staple from my gran that is very old and missing its cover, but it's the Bronte Sisters. So it's like got Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, and The Tenant of Wilfeld Hall. I love this book. I was reading Jane Eyre a while ago. I want to try to get back into it at some point because I don't really remember much of the story, but definitely would recommend. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some books here, so I might have to do a tour later. Another one that's literally falling apart, and a Karenina. I tried to read this over the summer, like I've said in a different video. Definitely a good book, but one I'm going to need to try to get back into because at the time I was reading it, I was definitely not processing it well. This book is my grandpa's copy of his favorite book, and I love this. It reminds me of him. It will go everywhere with me, and I will always have that on my bookshelf. This is, oh, you already know I was a Hamilton nerd. This is all the lyrics, stuff behind the scenes. This was given to me, and I love it. It's not leaving the bookshelf. Okay, so now we're going down a layer. You guys are not gonna be able to see this bottom layer, but I'll bring them all up and show them to you and then put them back. So we have this one, The Night Diary. It's about like a girl that is like, it's when India is like freed from British rule, and it splits like into 2 countries. And I actually met this author. She came and did an author talk at my school, and this is my signed copy of this book. It was very good. Oop. Okay, and then also we have the Kane Chronicles. I have all 3 down there. The Kane Chronicles are one of my favorite parts of the Rick Riordan universe ever. Oh, my battery's dying. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, my battery totally died. Anyway, so the Kane Chronicles, as I was saying, literally like one of my favorite parts of the Rick Riordan universe. I love those books. The Kane Chronicles are the best. This one was a middle school hit. I'm sure some people remember this. This was like a huge book years ago. It's about like this perfect girl that goes to this prep school, but then has a bunch of like skeletons in her closet, and this girl basically like sends her these emails, but the girl is dead, so she's getting emails from a dead person's account, and just all this crazy stuff happens, and kind of like destroys her reputation, but also like it's a really good book. It was like, I don't usually read like thriller type mystery, almost sci-fi stuff, and I did like that one. So this is number 2 of the Morgan Crow universe, Nevermore. You guys know that one. And so I have those 2 on here. Then, ooh, these have been through a lot. These were elementary school favorites. They were middle school favorites. I have all of them and forever hold a special place in my heart. I brought these to Italy with me when we went when I was like 10. They're definitely worse for the wear, but I loved these and I read them as they came out, so I was very invested. But yeah. And then we have, obviously, literally a YA classic. Great book. I have the second one here somewhere, but I don't think it made the bookshelf. And then literally the rest of the bookshelf is the entire Percy Jackson series. You guys already know. And so then up here, I kind of shoved a bunch next to my CD player, but I have a bunch of the new ones I got, like from my haul and stuff. I have the Iron Widow, love. And yeah, also this one that my grandma got me. I'm going to read it. She keeps telling me, Emma, you'll never read it. And I will read it. I'm just trying to get through my wide backup of books. So yeah, that is the bookshelf. I know it's like really small, but I don't really have enough space to put like another one anywhere. I wish I did. Maybe I'll show you guys my closet sometime, but it's a little shameful and a lot disorganized. But anyway, let's do the book haul and then I'll see you guys later. But first, the book haul. Oops, I buried this box under all of my papers from exams. All right, here we are. I am so excited about these. So also, thank you to the girl who commented under my book haul video saying, oh, that is the second book. And so now I got the first book. This thing is beautiful. Look at the cover. And then, yeah, same premise. I already told you guys about that in the other book haul video. So if you want to watch that, go ahead. And I'm going to put this up top with our like newly forming scary little bookshelf up here. Guys, I really need a bigger bookshelf for new space. It's a little bit of an issue. It's a little bit of an issue. But yeah. Also ordered this one, which I'm so excited to read. Also, I got like a discount, so I got to get a hardcover version. Anyway, so it's about basically it's like this kind of mermaid type fantasy. I'll read the inside description for it, the inside little thingy for you. And I'm sure I'll do a review on this book when I read it eventually. I know I keep saying that, but right now I'm in the middle of Crooked Kingdom. And you guys might say, hey, Emma, you've been reading Crooked Kingdom for like 2 weeks now. But I record a lot of these videos ahead of time, so I'm sure by the time you're seeing this, I'm long done with it. Okay, so basically, the inside cover says, Simi prayed to the gods once, and then now she serves them as Mami Wata, a mermaid, collecting the souls of those who die at sea and blessing their journeys back home. But when a living boy is thrown overboard, Simi does the unthinkable. She saves his life, going against an ancient decree. So it's kind of like The Little Mermaid, but like a little bit of a twist, and yeah, I was pretty excited to read this. I'm very excited to read this, and look at this beautiful cover. Like, are you kidding me? So it's going up on the little to-read shelf. This to-read shelf shows how far behind I am on my to-reads, guys. Don't let me buy anything else. This is my last book haul for now, I promise. Do I promise? I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. Third one in the Black Witch series. I kind of just wanted to accumulate a little collection so that I own them because I liked them so much. And yeah, so read the Black Witch series, and yeah, this is gonna go up with the squad up there. I was originally like rereading it. I'm sure I said this in a video because I was like, oh, I'm gonna reread it, and then when the like Demon Tide comes out, then I'll be all caught up. But I found that rereading it through the second time, it was a lot slower than the first. So I might just reread the like third one and then read Demon Tide. Okay, so this is the last one. Wings of Ebony. It's like a bit dark, you can't see it, but it's a pretty cool cover. Okay, so this one is about, okay, so it says Rue's family is her whole life. Her sister Tasha, moms, and the play aunties and cousins who live in East Road, the Houston neighborhood she calls home, or her world. But it is upended when the unthinkable happens. Mom is murdered and Rue is snatched away by a father who abandoned her at birth, a father who now insists she follows him to his home, Gizon? I don't know how to pronounce that. A secret country of gods who wield powerful magic. So basically, she's kind of like a demigod type beat in this like god world. Cause yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited, very excited. I know I keep saying that for all of these, and I swear I'll get to them eventually. That's it for this week, I guess. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry about my disgrace of a bookshelf, but this thing has been with me through everything. This was my bookshelf as a child when I used to keep like toys and stuff in it. So this thing, however small and taken up by my CD collection it definitely has a special place in my heart. And I hope you guys liked seeing the books and maybe got some new recommendations. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.